can't get the... Ow. We got it. It's here. I don't have the link yet. If you're watching, Pete, I don't have my link yet. I don't have my discount code. I got my extra bottles, just not my link. I hurt my finger. Good evening, everybody. I am in fact alive. I'm alive. Just. But I am alive. We're back. How are you? How's your week so far? Happy hump day. Please make sure you hit all of those magical buttons for us. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Smash subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that bell notification icon if you turned on... what do you mean turn on the mic? Mike Funky. What the fuck's... Can you talk for me, Lise?
Today is Wednesday, the 9th of October.
What the fuck?
It has been mostly overcast today.
No, hang on.
Sunshine, a slight breeze in the air, feeling quite autumnal.
What is going on with this mic? What the fuck?
Is my microphone broken?
No, both of ours.
Oh.
It's over amplifying everything. What the fuck? Hang on.
Do we want to relaunch
Faders.
in a minute?
No, hang on. Settings. Settings. Level 55 decibels. Level 30 decibels. I mean, that would be why. Yeah, so I know you're saying that's okay now, but that's not normal. Like, where the faders are... Right, hang on a sec. I've completely turned our mics off. Test. What the fuck is happening? Talk again for me?
You have a beard. Maybe I should have a bit of text ready.
We haven't touched anything, literally anything, since Monday. Talk to me.
Hang on, let me get some educational text out so this can be worth all of our whiles.
Yeah, see, this doesn't sound right at all now. This is far too quiet on my end, but for the stream...
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, yes. Just give me something educational. Go.
Major geographical themes are treated at global, continental and regional levels, allowing students to make comparisons between places and to study in depth the unique features of each region.
Oh.
There we go, that's James's geography right there.
Yeah, okay. There you go. It's educational as well. This is not right. Why is it so fucking loud? I don't understand what's going on here. Have I now broke it? That seems a bit better, maybe. Or
Talk to me, Goose.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Not Goose, loose.
I'm very confused right now, I'll be honest with you. I'm very confused. Because this sounds awful, but they're telling me it's now right. My audio deck's done something funky.
Didn't you have an update on your fans on your tower?
No, that's not this though. That's
Oh, so it's not related.
no. That's an IQ update, which is a whole different system.
Oh.
This shouldn't be peaking this high. So I've now... I don't know what to do here. Hang on, let me try something. Test. It's going to get a bit weird in here now, chat, right? Because I'm going to try and test this microphone and get it about right. Okay. Oh no, that's fucking awful. Maybe at minus 30 decibels, 30 decibels of gain. How does that sound now? Does that sound about right? I've done a reboot on the audio system.
New audio deck fund.
You fuck off, Tony. Thank you so much for the 10 though, Tony. You're a legend. How do I sound? How do I sound now? Sack it, try again tomorrow night. I can't afford to do that, mate, after yesterday as well, to be fair. Weird as opposed to what? So that is where it would normally live. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Okay, that looks alright. That looks like it's in the right kind of space. Ish, sort of. Sounds awful in here, though. Maybe a bit better. It's like cutting in and out.
Carl.
Levels. Level. Oh my god, there we go.
You sound fine, but the woman's mic is still wrong. You can still hear her.
Oh, John.
Okay, so this needs. I say the phantom power was off on this one, which is the first problem. So this sounds better now. The phantom power's back on, but it's still a bit loud.
Liam, I've learnt a new word. Shlova push gwingil gogarek wonderable shlontacelia gogagog.
She actually said it properly as well.
Go.
So this now sounds better, but it's too low. So now we ramp this down to about 30 decibels or 40 decibels. We pump this back up again. Down. Okay, we're on 30. Pump this back up again to where it should be.
Do you think maybe your commenter that said you're so unprofessional might be onto something?
Maybe, yeah. Who knows? Okay, that's still a bit loud. Maybe there? Is that sounds like it's about right now, actually, to be fair. Oh, it keeps cutting in and out. Hang on. It's done. All right, okay. Okay, I see. Turn that off. Turn that off. That's much better. Okay, we'll get rid of the noise gate to start with. So it looks like it's done an update. This thing has, without me knowing about it, and it's changed everything, which is really fucking helpful. So I think I'm in a place now where I sound quite good. How does it sound now? Because there was a... That sounds better already. Good. Okay, so I've turned the noise gate off, which is the first thing I need to do because noise gates are fucking annoying. Okay, so I've set mine. We now need to sort you out loose. So the first thing we need to do is go into advanced audio processing and take your noise gate off. There we go. And then, can you talk for me?
Specially designed for both home learning and school use and suitable for students aged 10 and over, the Student Atlas provides an unparalleled resource for the young geographer.
Okay, keep going.
Combining clear, detailed mapping with fascinating information, the Student Atlas provides both a regional and thematic approach to geography.
This is so annoying. Why do they do updates and don't tell you? You sound lovely, by the way, in my ears. We might both be a little bit loud here now. Okay. Right, okay. How does that sound, chat? Well, you need to talk, Luce.
Oh, me? Okay. Maps covering landscape, industry, land use, population, climate, and environmental issues are complemented by explanatory text, diagrams, and photographs.
Okay, so it sounds all right in my ears now, but how does it sound to you people? Far too loud. I can hear the cogs turning in your head. This is the quality you pay for, right? Super. Sound super? I need to turn the robot voice off. Why do I need to turn the robot voice off?
Can anyone suggest a professional stream for me?
Don't, chat. Don't. It's been a couple of days, I'm telling you. I think I have to have yours down slightly quieter than mine. Your mic seems to...
Turbo loud.
Yeah, it seems to have got turbo for some reason.
Turbo.
Turbo! You were always quieter than me, now...
You're not going turbo, are you?
You're not... Is it set yours to Rode NT1? Yeah, yours is set to NT1. Mine's set to SM7B. Your Phantom Power's on. My Phantom Power's on. Okay, I think we're good. I think we've sorted it. Okay, I can take this off now, right? Alex, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. You're a legend. What a hero. What a guy. I haven't fixed the tracker, though, obviously.
The man, the myth, the
The
medical
legend.
marvel. It is Joe.
Right, okay. Good. I think we're here. I think we've done it. More top-down shots would fix this problem. John, I love you very dearly. You're one of my favourite people in the world. You can fuck off. I was really excited about this stream today because Gandalf's now up in the cupboard with the glaring light behind him that you can't really see, but that's the only place in that particular cupboard he fits right now until I make loads of changes to my shelving.
I can't see him at all. From
No,
where
right?
I'm sitting.
I have a Middle-earth display up behind me here. I'm really padding out the set. I was really excited about it. And then Rodecaster goes, have an update, dickhead. We're not going to tell you about it.
Oh.
So it's reset all of the... So what happens is, normally, before anything, when we build any kind of stream set, what we do is we dial in things like the audio. Like, really try and dial in the audio. And I spent ages with microphones and getting people to talk, and then we did it with the lapel mics and all sorts of stuff. Loads of testing. And then on the Rodecaster deck, there's a million settings, right? I've got a slider for volume, and you go into settings, you've got high pass, low pass, noise gates, DSs, de-echo, all that kind of stuff. And then you can set pre-built gain in there as well as effects and distortion. And there's loads and loads of things and reverbs. Although it's a proper fancy deck, because it should be, because I want to try and give you the best possible audio. The one thing someone always told me with YouTube, I always was told, and I believe this myself, I was always told,
I am the Archfiend, the despoiler of worlds, and by my hands shall the false emperor fall. Abaddon, Fund.
and I have all these professional settings, because I was always told YouTube is a video service, right? But actually, it's about the audio more than the video. Hence, we have expensive microphones, expensive microphone gear. Which is great when you spend ages dialing it in and getting it all set up until it goes, nope. No. We're gonna do a reset. Is it okay now, or is it peaking and clipping? Let me know. I need to know. Please, pretty please. Pridders, by the way, I've just realised what that is. Oh my lord.
Pridder's the big red blob.
I am. Yeah, okay.
Well, there's big red dog, isn't it?
There is
Called
big red
Clifford.
dogs, yeah. It could be.
If you want to talk about menstruation, I'm here for
I
it.
don't
because
particularly want to
I
talk about it
don't
now.
think there's much education on it and how, you know.
Yeah, John, I'm getting there, mate. Pridders, thank you so much for the big red super chat. You fucking legend. What a hero. Also, Tyler, thank you for the 1. Dave, thank you for the 5 gifted. You legend. And Soups, thank you for the 1 gifted as well. We are up to 12 people who want to see Weta Abaddon. Thank you so much, you wonderful people. You're amazing. Sounds fine now, just the visuals. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Greetings from the Isle of Wight. Yeah, our holiday has started. Oh, amazing. I thought the mics were fine. What, beforehand? They were not. I could see. I get also. I can't show you. It doesn't. OBS is very, very clever. But when you screen share a window with OBS open, it removes itself from the window, which is very clever. But it means I can't show you the little audio bar that just goes bright red. You're too loud. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
But we didn't change any settings, so. The worst part about it is I'll turn
Oh,
it.
Adam.
I'll turn it on again tomorrow, and it'll probably reset back to what it was again. Can you order What's It Abby now? I can't. No. No, YouTube money doesn't come in for Well, the money so the money that happens now, John, comes in on the 25th of what month are we in?
October.
November. That's how YouTube works. YouTube finalizes your revenue on the last day of the month. On the first of the month, it then tells you what that revenue is. It then pays out on the 25th after that. If they do Abaddon, they have to do my boys Khan and Typhus. I'd love that. Camera must be broke. They're a sexy beast on my screen. Oh, bless you. But hey, it doesn't look like it's loud enough on my little deck in front of me. It doesn't look like it's loud enough at all. The bar's barely moving.
Do you need more geography?
I'm just really confused as to what the fuck's going on.
I can read you geography later if this is all a ruse to get some geography.
I mean, that will get me in the mood. That's normally is geography.
It doesn't have to be geography either. What else have I got here? I've got a knitting pattern.
I'm really fucking paranoid about the audio now.
You could learn some knitting.
I might live the stream on like this. I forgot which way around these go. There is a left and a right. What does it tell me? Oh, there. Okay, I can see it right. Okay, got it right.
Not if you have the money, but can anyone order him now, you narcissist? It's not all about you, tongue.
So anyone can order him, but they are limited edition. Luce always gets reels coming through about living with a narcissist, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I worry that my phone listens.
This doesn't sound right at all. This sounds really off. I'll be honest. I'm very concerned about what's going on with my audio deck. I wonder, which is always a positive thing to say live on air, isn't it? Where is my audio deck software? Rodecaster Pro. Road Central, there we are. Oh no, that's not the one I want. Update required, that's why. Okay, I'm not doing it now because that would be a disaster live on stream. But hey. Playing loud is good. I'm just worried. I keep seeing it peak and it's like I've got everything turned well down to where it was before, and I'm very concerned about how much it's peaking because peaking sounds awful. But we'll see. I'm going to keep the headphones on for a little while just because I'm mildly concerned, like I say. But maybe I can bang it down a little bit there as well. Advanced audio properties. It's come down 6 decibels, maybe. On click 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 click.
Thanks, Evan, for the 5 gifted.
Oh, look at you doing it! You're doing your thing too.
Evan, Timendolo.
Do 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 do.
Timendolo. Do 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 do.
Okay, thank you, Evan, for the 5 gifted members. You're a legend. Holy shit, it's $1,900. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, but have you like 1 limited edition, right? 2, have you seen how big it is? It's 90 centimeters tall, for Christ's sake. It's fucking huge. Like, it's nearly a meter tall, that thing. It's a 6th scale, but it's not the 6th scale of a human. It's the 6th scale of a space marine, John. Late fee plus interest. Thanks, Evan. You're a legend. It's not even free shipping. No, nor is it import duty free either. Gandalf wasn't import duty free either. But he is Gandalf. Do you want to see him up close? Maybe later. Maybe later if you're good, if you behave yourselves. Oh. Anywho, how are you all doing, you wonderful people? 17 members. I can't get that thing off my screen now. Let's get rid of it. There we go. 17 new members. Right, let's update this. I'm all over the fucking place today, by the way. You may have noticed. I had a, first of all, sincere apologies. Genuine sincere... Oh, there we go.
Hang on. Now I get it. Oh no, look at all these audio issues I totally didn't create. Gonna have to order that expensive new gear I've had my eye on.
I'd love to, Seeps, but I don't think there's a better audio deck on the market for what I do, and I definitely don't think there's a better microphone on the market for what I do. I have no need for any new audio equipment whatsoever. So, this and this They're the best. I think that. Oh, fucking no, YouTube's breaking. They're the best you can get, in my opinion, for what I do. Everything's going wrong at once. YouTube keeps breaking on me as well. It keeps just booting me out. As if it's still happening for everybody.
No, mine's running fine.
Yeah, it's weird. I might have to do a clear browsing data thing. Not now.
Was that email right then?
No.
If you need to clear your
Hello,
browser.
pervert.
Hello, pervert.
Yeah, it was a great phishing email.
I appreciate that they're not dancing around it. They're just coming out with the threat.
I'll read that out to you later. I had a great phishing email that came through. But everything's going wrong right now. But I also don't want to change any of my equipment. I have no need. All I've been doing is updating my background. Weta Gandalf, right? I'm thinking about moving Rivendell down a shelf and then moving the shelf up a little bit and then creating another Weta shelf. But you'll also be seeing people's feet. There'll be feet across there. Unless I move Rivendell up and I build Weta shelf here. I'm thinking about doing. And this thing is one of my favourite things in the world now. A display of the Lord of the Rings map, Middle-earth. One of my favourite things in the world. When I eventually get around to doing a behind-the-scenes video recording of this little setup, because people have asked to see it, I'll show it to you in better detail. But so far, it's constantly full of just NDA stuff, and I can't do it. Oh my god, John flopped his giant penis out and gifted the incredible Fiddy gifted memberships. John, you fucking legend. I feel like I should have set the target tonight at double to be greedy, but because I didn't stream yesterday, that was my fault. So where I was going before Soups rudely interrupted me. Love you, Soups. Hope you're okay. Where I was going with it was sincere apologies for cancelling yesterday. We did the so what happened was, long story short, I won't bore you for too much detail, and then we'll get on to the main topic. But long story short, I got to the studio late, like I said to you on stream yesterday, because I swung by and saw my brother, who had surgery last week, and he is like an old lady who hasn't been visited for 6 months. So he made me bacon sandwich and coffee and sat and talked at me for half an hour, which is like, it's my brother, it's fine. I'm not gonna, which means I got to the studio late. So I got to the studio late, scheduled the stream, set the stream up. Joe and I went to Aldi quickly, which is part of our pre-stream routine, and we buy lunch and dinner. Came back, and I was like, I need quick lunch. I need to get something in my face very, very fucking quickly, right? And so I grabbed myself a wrap from Aldi, a bottle of Coke Zero, and a couple of other bits, like an iced coffee that I normally get. Threw the wrap down my face, ate a couple of other bits and bobs, and then sat down and did the Liam and Joe show, and felt fine. I was like, I've had something to eat, I'm good. Sat down, did the Liam and Joe show. I thought it was a good show. I had fun with the show. I then finished, sat at the computer, and started getting ready to get the bits ready for the evening stream. So I built the thumbnail, posted the thumbnail, started making the army list. So I was like, oh, hang on. I think I need to use the bathroom.
Something is afoot.
Yes. And there was the typical, I need to not be too crass. There was the typical pre-warning signs that occurred, which meant that when Joe walked past my desk, he went, "You fucking stink." And I was like, I think I need to use the bathroom. Who's at the door? At this time of night? Oh, I know what that is.
We have a main topic.
We do. We'll get to it, maybe, at some point. Don't worry about it, right? If you're new here, we'll get there eventually. It's fine. And so I went and used the bathroom, and it wasn't the most comfortable experience I've ever had in my whole life, right? And I came back and sat back down, and I said to Joe, Joe, I'm not feeling 100%. That wasn't nice. He's like, yeah, all right. He said, you look a bit. I was like, yeah. About 20 minutes later, I was back in the bathroom again. Again, I'm not going to go, and I was like, oh, I'm starting to feel very uncomfortable. And then I started to sweat a bit. I was like, I feel like I might need to cancel this stream now. He was like, you sure? I was like, yeah. 20 minutes later, in the bathroom again, and Joe's like, I'm starting to feel a bit dicky. He'd also had a wrap. Now, he wasn't as bad as me, but probably because
He's a medical marvel.
Yeah, because he's a medical marvel, yeah. His gut's been fighting off fucking all sorts for years.
Something is a butt.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, God. And I messaged Luce, I was like, I think I'm going to come home. I warned Kyle off. I then cancelled on Kyle because he was supposed to be coming over. I went home. I had a very plain pasta-based dinner, showered, and basically went to bed. And I felt awful. I felt like someone was punching me in the stomach. Anyway, I woke up this morning, slept for like 8-9 hours, woke up this morning, and I felt a lower gut pain and like someone had punched me in the kidneys, and I'm pretty sure I had light and mild food poisoning. And those wraps, I don't feel like they're often very well temperature controlled or very well looked after, and I feel like it was probably that. I feel like I had light food poisoning. So apologies for cancelling. I didn't want to. I was very much looking forward to Joe's pain and anguish playing Fire Slayers. Fear not, if you were part of the people that made that happen, if you're part of the team that made sure Joe was going to play Fire Slayers, he will, at some point in the next couple of weeks, be playing Fire Slayers on the channel in AOS. I promise you. I promise you. Okay? Fear not.
Did you have mince pies?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Look, Luce, you're doing the world a service if you buy mince pies right now.
Was it like chicken parma
The wrap? No, so the mince pies have a best before date of like
November.
November the 24th.
Yeah.
So you have to, if you don't buy them and eat them, they'll go landfill, and that's a problem.
Well, that's true.
So you got to do the world a service, right? So you were robbed last night. You're right, Kev. I promise you it will happen, right? I promise you we will get Fire Slayers Joe on the channel soon. I just don't know if it'll be next week for reasons that I can't tell you.
This morning when you got up, you smelt sour.
She's so pleasant to me.
Like, does anyone ever notice that if your partner's poorly, and you know when you get up in the morning you smell a bit musty anyway because if you had garlic for dinner, it's coming out in your pores. Does anyone notice if their partner's poorly, they smell a little bit sour? Or is that just me?
Yeah.
Is that one of my unique gifts?
You have a number of unique gifts. The rouse from Joe to avoid Fire Slayers. What, you reckon he dropped something in my tea? Wait, weren't those mince pies about to expire? No, in like over a month. In over a month and a half's time. So there you go, right? So that's what happened yesterday. Sincere apologies. I never want to cancel a stream. I never want to cancel a stream. Ever, ever, ever. I hate cancelling streams. I am, however, and I'm still planning to do this. So two things have come out of this whilst we've got nearly 200 people watching. The first thing is something I forgot to mention at the start of the month that I was going to talk to you about. I am taking a long weekend this month as my only holiday this year. Aside from Christmas, obviously. As my only holiday this year, I'm taking a long weekend off. Luce and the kids have their half term coming up. So, 18th, which is a Friday, there's no stream. And the 21st, which is a Monday, there's no stream. I'm taking that long weekend off.
Oh, that's our half term, isn't it?
Yes. Now, originally, what I'd planned to do is I'd planned to take a whole week off this month. And I very quickly got incredibly anxious about that. And I got uncomfortably anxious about that to the point where I was like, no, I'm not taking a week off. I'll take a long weekend off instead. Found out that Luce had a half term this month and just made sure that my long weekend lined up with her half term. So I'm going to have 4 days straight where I'm not streaming, I'm not working, I'm not answering emails, I'm probably not even going to hobby. And I sit in my pants, play games, chill out, and that's what I'm going to do. No gym, no nothing, just relax for 4 days straight. That's from those 2 days. So those 2 days you're not going to get streams this month, okay? So we've got two less streams already. Now, when I woke up this morning feeling better, I was like, well, it's fine, because I can take one of those streams where I was supposed to be off, and I'll just put a stream in there instead. It'll make up for yesterday. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I don't want to do that. I want my 4 days off. So what I am going to do on Saturday, someone out there very kindly donated to us the Barad-dûr Lego set, right? The Eye of Sauron's Tower, the Lego set. It's an absolute monstrosity of a set. It's 400 and something pounds worth of Lego, right? Huge, massive. When I built Rivendell, it took me a while to do that. So what I'm going to do instead is on Saturday, this Saturday coming, probably from around 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be streaming from the studio on my own, building that set. Because I reckon if I did like 11 till 4 or 5, I reckon I can do it in a oneer. Build the whole thing. It's a challenge.
Well, it's a Saturday's a learning day for us as well, so it's not like we're missing out on family time.
Fuck off YouTube. Yeah. So we're not missing out on family time. I'll be home for dinner. I'll be home in time for dinner, like I've been down mines. I'll be home in time for dinner. I'm going to stream that on Saturday, and then that will make up for missing yesterday. Sunday afternoon, Battlefield Vag! Exclamation mark Vag!
You know what time it is?
Vag time.
Nope.
Oh! Ba 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 ba! Bum bum ba bum! I haven't made the jingle yet, Luce. This is the best you're going to get, alright?
Fly me to the boob with Qantas Airlines.
That's an interesting headline.
It turns out an inappropriate screening of the film called Daddy-O was shown on a flight to all passengers, including families with young children. And to make matters worse, travellers reported they were effectively forced to watch because they were unable to turn it off, pause, or even dim their individual screens.
What's that film? Is it a filthy film, is it?
The nudity is a prosthetic penis and breasts. And it's a 9.5-hour flight. And that happened, are you ready for it? Today.
It's actually relevant!
I did it!
Oh my god, it's actually relevant. Look at that. Who knew? There you go, there's your loose news. Anyway, tonight's stream, if you've hung around long enough, you deserve this now. You deserve the actual topic. Tonight's stream, I was building some models today. I have specifically been building some 8-bound, right? Some exalted 8-bound for my World Eaters, because all the World Eaters I have in the studio are just normal 8-bound. So I was building some specific exalted 8-bound. This is the champion. You can tell he's the champion because he has dual chain fists, right? What's interesting about this particular World Eater is that this is the other champion with dual chain fists. You notice something? They're exactly the same. And that's what gave me my stream title. So, 8-bound are essentially monopose. Now, a lot of people, what they're doing with their 8-bound is they're finding alternative models. I think a lot of people have gone to things like the Blades of Corn range to find these alternative models. Because people don't like to have multiple poses that are the same. And I'm normally the same. But I'm building this army for tournaments and events, and I want to make sure that the models are accurately represented to my opponent. So when it's the champion that's left, it's very clearly the champion that's left, right? So it got me thinking, because what I've also been building, of course, is these cheeky chaps, right? Berserkers. Because I don't currently have any berserkers with plasma pistols. You'll notice he has a plasma pistol. Because you can take 2 plasma pistols in a unit of 5 berserkers, right? So I've been building those as well. Because, again, tournaments, I want to make sure that my models are correctly represented on the tabletop with the right weapons. So when I say there's 2 that have got plasma pistols, you know which 2 they are, because they have plasma pistols, okay? So, and that's and the Berserker kit is more of a multi-part kit. So the torsos and legs are kind of monopose, but the arms are interchangeable. You can put the arms on whichever model you want, really. And I've got to be wondering, monopose versus multi-part, is one better than the other? On the one hand, if you look at things like Death Guard, who are typically all monopose, having them monopose has allowed them to do incredible things with model detail, so they can put proper Death Guard-y details on that they just couldn't do if they were multi-part kits, really. Some of the tentacles and the things that come out and the extended stomachs, etc., the pustules, the nurglings, they couldn't really do that on a multi-part kit. On the flip side, it does mean that often you see duplicates on the tabletop, and some people have a problem with that. Now, what's interesting is, a lot of people that have a problem with this then don't have a problem with other games by other companies where there are so many repeat models, it's hard to, you lose count. There's millions of them because those companies don't produce models in the quantity that Games Workshop do. But for some reason, they seem to have a problem with it when it's Games Workshop. And maybe it's because things like the old Space Marine kits and the old Guard kits were all kind of multi-part plastic kits. Now, I think personally I would happily forego the everybody can have interchangeable arms because they're all stood in a normal pose, old Space Marines, for example, for the dynamism that exists in running poses and some of the different poses that happen from having slightly more monopose kits. I feel like the Berserker kit, for me personally, is in the perfect place, however. So the torsos are kind of monopose. You can't really change them without some significant conversion work. You can't take a top torso and a different set of legs. It just doesn't let you do that. But what you can do is you can multi-part the arms and you can mix and match the arms. That, for me, is the perfect world. The 8-bound, with the exception of weapon options, are just monopose. That arm fits that torso. That's it. That's what you can do. And I'm kind of less okay with that, and I feel like they could have done more for it. Right? I feel like having 3 units of 3 Exalted 8-bound with the same loadout, they're all going to look the same, apart from some slight variations in the face and shoulder pads. That's about it. Right? You look at things like, Squiz just said it in the chat already, you look at things like the Screamer Killer for Tyranids. New model, looks beautiful, monopose. If you have 3 of them, you've got 3 doing the exact same pose. I don't love that. But I want to know what you guys think, because I'm kind of like, I feel like monopose has its place. Angron's monopose, he absolutely should be. Monopose definitely has its place. But multi-part for line infantry, I feel like is probably where we should always be going. But then we wouldn't necessarily get the stunning Death Guard sculpts we've got right now. What are you saying, chat? What do you think? That's my question. That's my thoughts. Out there for you all. What would you do? What do you think should happen? There's nice middle ground between the two with things like interchangeable arms, backpacks, etc. Yeah, that's which is the Berserker kit, right? Ultimately. Just interested. Did anyone talk about the news? Did you keep an eye on it? The line to the airport bathroom must have had a long queue after that film.
I'm just looking on the internet, like the review of it, and bearing in mind there's nude breasts and a prosthetic penis, the United States has given it an R. Is that what R is?
If the poses are good / thematic, then monoposing is fine. The new Zerg / Gaunt / Jenna Sneaker's sense of momentum is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I agree. One can argue Death Guard are too detailed. I'd argue that that's probably true. Go on, what do you know? I don't know what R is.
And then Russia have rated it 18+.
What's R rated, US people?
Germany is rated at 12. We're not on there, so I don't even know.
G-Dub costs an arm and a leg, so I think we're allowed to expect an excess of leg or arm options to support our hobby. #Venom Crawler.
Interesting you say that, Crumpets Banner. I think the Venom Crawler is one of the few ones that kind of gets away with it because it's a demon engine, maybe. But they put a part of it on a tactical rock, which kind of ruins it a little bit. I don't know. Like for me, I feel like the idea or the perfect place for me is literally the Berserker kit. I think the middle ground is where I would go. R is 15. R is generally 16. R is restricted, aka 18+. So it depends on which American you speak to. R is 18+. Restricted is what it looks like it stands for.
Germany is happy for a 12-year-old to watch that.
Of course, yeah. Of course. Have you seen Germany's? Honestly.
And Spain is.
Yeah, of course. Spain's they've got beaches covered in tits. So
they're all good with it.
I reckon for me, I think we should typically expect the middle ground to be the Berserker style kits. Okay, I want dynamic legs and upper torsos that I can then choose my arm options. I can choose what arm options I put onto them, so I can have 20 Berserkers, even though there's perhaps 5 torso variants, and they all look slightly different. That's where I'm at with it, I think. Because I think if you go all multi-pose, just multi-pose, it doesn't work. You end up with these really static middle, like, upper torso legs. There's only so much you can do there. I'm not sure. Maybe being able to turn the torsos would be cool, but then you start to lose out on some of the things you can have with things like flowing tabards and what have you. I don't know. I won't buy a force that has repeat poses. Isn't this a man who bought Krieg from Forge World? In the USR is 16. So again, it depends on who you talk to in America, apparently. 18+ is even more restricted than R.
I wonder what it is that... Because breasts are... They're sexualized, but they're also for feeding babies. I wonder if it was just the prosthetic penis. Would that... Does it have to be coupled with something to get a certain rating? Or is it just nudity at all?
I started putting 18+ ratings on the front of my thumbnails. We don't have any nudity.
No.
But the things we talk about sometimes and the language we use, I feel like 18+. I don't feel like 18+ needs to have a cock and balls and some boobs in it. I think 18+ can be 18+ can be like applied to violence, can't it?
Yeah, I just wonder.
So I Yeah, I've started putting this in. Like someone said to me a little while ago about I can't remember what they said. They said something about I was watching my kids, and then you said this word. I'm like, fucking don't watch with your kids. My content is literally labelled not for children. I do it on purpose. Yeah. It's purposely labelled not for children. So I just try and give people a heads up now. I'm putting an 18 certificate on the thumbnail.
I think it was Lady Gaga. She did a concert, and you know her song Poker Face?
Yeah.
There's a bit that goes poker face. She changed it to, I think it was fuck your face or something. And then she was playing her piano, and she went, "It's not my fault you brought your kids to this concert." So I think even celebs now, if the ticket says an age restriction on it and you still bring your kids.
The C word is 18 and 9, is it? I didn't know that. I just feel like it's a fair, I just want to set the expectation early, wee man. There's a few things we do here where we like to set expectations. You can never expect to have to pay for content right now. You get it for free all the time. We rely on fan generosity through gifteds and super chats and stuff like that. We massively rely on that generosity. We hope that what we do is we put out content that's good enough for people to want to support it. But we set that expectation. The expectation is you don't have to pay for it, right? Absolutely set that expectation. But you should also expect me to say fucking horrific words and talk about things that some people aren't comfortable talking about. You know, like vasectomies. I don't know. I feel like it's fairer to people. Like, I don't want someone... I would hate for a person to be sat there watching with their kids, and then for me to say something and they go, "I can't believe you said that." I don't want that to happen. Obviously I don't. But I'm like, it is marked as not for children on purpose. We haven't... It's not like I'm suddenly being shocking just because I want to be shocking. This is the way we've always been. And quite frankly, it should always be 18 plus to watch Joe anyway. Mm-hmm. If I'm honest. Lucy said no boobs on stream. I feel it's you content for that alone. I'll show you boob. You ready? No, I'm like... I can't show you, but if I lift my t-shirt up too far, you'll see the food stain on the shirt. So,
is there a food stain on that shirt?
Yeah, it's there.
What, from today?
Yeah.
You should have told me. I could have put something on that as soon as it happened.
I have. Just have.
No. That's been on there for like an hour now.
Yeah, well, it's your day off. I'm not going to tell you about my dirty shirt you day off. It'll come out in the wash. Yeah, it'll come out in the wash.
It would have come out better if you'd told me straight away.
It'll still come out in the wash. Joe is not suitable for children. No, that's why he's on that register. Anyway, on topic, what are we saying, chat? We are English, we don't do censored. True story. True story. I'm sad Gandalf is wildly washed out by that light, by the way.
I can't see Gandalf at all.
But he doesn't fit on any other shelf. In person, he doesn't look that washed out. It's just the way the camera blurs it all. I watched Rooster Teeth Red versus Blue in high school. My little brother stood behind me and watched it as well. He was like 5. One day he said, "Son of a bitch," to my parents because he heard that. Yeah.
I overheard James walking away from Ben, who was annoying him. And I was walking behind him, and I heard James go, "What a dick," to himself.
He's not wrong, though, is he, sometimes, I'll be honest. Yeah. But, to be fair, our children knew swear words very young. And that also meant they learnt very young not to say them.
We don't have to pay? God damn it. Well, I'm gonna get my money's worth then. Twat waffle cunt flap ass vag fook minge. Happy Wednesday.
Well, that took some getting around the filter. I'm sure it did, yeah.
It's the whoo.
Yeah. It's the twat with 2 T's, waffle, cunt with 2 N's, flap, arse vag, fuck minge, all in one word. I'm into it.
Arse is spelt exactly the same though.
Yeah, arse she's fine with.
Yeah, she
says
with
fuck as well, I think, normally.
She's fine with a bit of ass, is Amy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done, Soups. Worth the effort, mate, I think. Worth the effort, sir. Who's going to tune in on Saturday for Lego building? I'm going to try and self-produce. It's going to be a interesting time.
I'm producing soon, aren't I?
22nd.
Mm-hmm.
You're producing an AOS game.
When it all goes horribly wrong.
AOS is easy to produce, sort of.
Sort of. Who's playing AOS? You and Joe?
Me and Joe, yeah.
Ah!
You'll be fine.
Is there 3 original friends that anyone could have?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I kind of really miss the ability to really customize my Space Marines so they're all truly multi-part. Agree. I do. It's really hard to find that balance, isn't it? When I was a wee lad, instead of wee man, I called my sister a cunt to her face not knowing what it meant. To this day, I stand by my childhood choice of words. No, working. You can tune in from work. I know you can fucking definitely tune in from work, Kai. You can definitely tune in from work, sir. Love it. I love this stuff. And honey's good for you, isn't it? So I'm at 40k to honey. Well done, Dave. Fellow Lego and Warhammer collectors, RIP our wallets. I fucking love Lego. Love it. And it's not just Lego, it's Lego Lord of the Rings as well. Get Lego to sponsor you. I don't have boobs and I'm on Instagram, wee man. It's probably not going to happen. Is it? Let's be honest. I've come to realise that about being a creator in the modern day world. I need to perhaps do some more work at significantly utilising Joe's cleavage. I'll read my Codex Friday night. Fuck it, that's the right way to do it. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't really care about Lego. I said the word once in front of my granny, 11 a.m., 6 years old. I can still taste the half bottle of fairy liquid that ended up in my mouth. Ah, a fellow connoisseur of having his mouth washed out, Andrew, I see.
I remember being
brother.
on the phone to my dad, and I said it, not at him, but just through frustration of the situation I was talking about. And he was like, oh, Luce. And I went, Dad, I'm the only one in this conversation that has one. Why are you offended?
Yeah.
And he went, yeah, good point. Go on then.
It's really weird. I look at my membership tracker on the screen, on this one on OBS here. And it's really weird now. I've moved it. I had to move it because it's over Gandalf's face.
Yeah.
And I keep looking down at the bottom. I keep looking at the wrong place.
Maybe have it centered on the bottom.
Maybe centre it, you reckon?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if it looked worse or not. Right, let's have a look, chat. What are we going to do? So we go to... Where is it? Where's membership tracker on my thingy? On my thingy. Member goal. Right click.
How is everybody in Florida doing with that hurricane? I tried to watch an American weather report and I found it very confusing. There's so many colours.
Is that better or worse? You're going to have to wait a minute.
But are you all safe? Have you all evacuated? Have you all been told to evacuate?
Is it moved now? Has it moved?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Oh, no, it has. Oh, yeah, I like it.
Better or worse, chat?
I think I like it.
They aren't here because no internet. Hey, what? So it's possible I had a further panic about Forge discontinues this week, Liam, and added one Stormblade and then another Stormblade. For now, a total of 3. Wow. Worse, so much worse. I thought it was worse. I like it in the corner. Betterer, says Kev. Betterer is a word. Oh no, I'll move the road to as well. So I can move this bit.
Oh, yeah, put that on top in the middle.
Yeah. So I can move this bit there. And then I can move this bit. Where the fuck is the button gone? Transform, center horizontally. I can put all of it in the middle there.
Are you on about to mend the low? Do 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 do. Star. I've been talking to people who we met last week that are still there. They're doing all right, just staying in the hotel, being looked after. Oh yeah. Well, where do you? For those who have evacuated, where have you evacuated to? Have you had to find your own plan B? A quim. Oh. I called my sister a quim once in front of my granddad. I thought it meant idiot. He's been dead 10 years and I can still feel the belt buckle he beat the shit out of me. Oh my god, Kai. My granddad was the quietest man ever. He was probably maybe about 5'6" maybe. And he was so quiet. He had a driving glove, a flat cap, and he had a driving cushion for the car. Always wore trousers.
Did he? Why?
And a shirt and a jumper. Oh, you'd have loved him. He was an engineer as well.
Oh, I have a sad Joe. I forgot I had that. I forgot I had a sad Joe. I got so many assets on my stream from things I've built over the years. I don't know what half of it is. Twitch sub goal. Events list. I've got one that says image 3. When I turn it on, sad Joe. Turn off. Loads of things. Lewis's granddad definitely killed people in his day.
Whose?
Yours.
Oh, I don't know. He was honestly the quietest man.
Maybe.
I can't picture it.
What?
My granddad being
Was he in the war?
remotely mean.
Was he in the military?
No.
Oh.
No, I think my granddad on the other side, but a great granddad was.
Luton says, Lucy's battle reports would be like The Simpsons, where Marge is commenting on the baseball, and it's like, and that man wants to hit the ball too, and he does, and off he goes in that direction.
A bit more emotion behind it.
Maybe, yeah.
But no, I don't think so. My granddad, if he was war effort, he was home turf war effort. One of my great granddads was World War One veteran, I think, and came home and then just stayed in the garden.
Okay.
I think. From coffee killed people. No, he didn't, Carl.
Just stayed in the garden. I'm just fiddling with the stream live on air now because I can. That's better. I like that. I've sized the bar up a bit. I've moved the road to stuff around a bit. I'm okay with that now.
I actually really, really want to explore my family tree.
There's a way. So there's a way to do it. There's a number of ways to do it. At one point I tried ancestry.com or something.
Yeah.
That's dog shit.
Well, our friend did it, and she managed to get all the way back to the 1600s. So sometimes it's
Yeah,
good.
but
but only if somebody wrote it down.
But you pay a fee, and it's like discover your family tree. But you pay a fee to get into that and do it, and I think you pay like a monthly fee as well, right? But you do all the work yourself. I'm like,
Oh, I see.
I don't mind confirming things, but like pay to learn your family tree, but actually you've got to do it all yourself. Well, what the fuck am I paying for?
Yeah.
And you basically end up just paying for the record to access the records.
I saw how far back she got, and I was blown away by it. And the further back you go, obviously, the more gaps start turning up.
Yeah.
And that's when she said it's only if people recorded a birth or a death, really. And then there comes a point that only people who had money got a death certificate.
Yeah, you have to put a lot of work into Ancestry. You do, yeah exactly.
So it really, at some point, it only comes down to if somebody wrote it down.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to get rid of this. Because... There you go, now you can see the actual number. Yeah, I like tweaking things. I'm a fan. I got my family tree. I only know my mum, my dad, my brother, and my nan. Do not know the rest. I know bits about my grandparents, but not loads. My family is quite big, but I come from a family where my mum's parents split up, my dad's parents split up. My dad's got 3 or 4 full siblings and 1 half sibling.
Mm-hmm.
My mum's got 2 siblings and 1 half sibling. Although the half sibling's no longer with us, and one of the siblings is no longer with us. Most of them have all got kids. I don't know any of them really.
I said to James yesterday, once I'd gone through all my aunties and uncles, all my cousins, they're now better halves, plus their children. I said to James, if all of us turned up for Christmas, there'd be straight away 40 people in the room.
Yeah, I'd like to know my family history better. It's like these you get these fucking bullshit DNA tests and stuff, don't you?
My dad always said Tuminello is Italian for face down in a ditch.
Thanks to the 5, Evan. Yeah, I'd love to do it like those DNA things. People go, I'm 74% Viking. You're not. You've probably paid some. Like, I reckon a lot of those people. I reckon a lot of those people pay money, send off some bullshit fucking mouth swab or something, and then they go, just fucking chuck anything in. Doesn't matter.
But the nature of Vikings, there's probably Viking in all of us.
Yeah, but fine. But I'd like it to be an accurate. Like, I feel like you're going to get a better idea as to your ancestry from actually going through family trees if you can. I can't believe for a moment that a DNA swab really will tell you exactly how many percent fucking Nordic you are. I'm not sold on that, if I'm honest. I feel like that. I feel like a lot of these things are pay money and we'll tell you what you want to hear.
YouTube just kicked me out.
Oh, it did do it.
It did do it finally.
Okay, I've had it twice. You've had it once. Okay.
I might
Those DNA
do
tests
that.
are just police profile pools now. Yeah, I reckon.
Ooh.
If you go down the path of doing your own ancestry, I reckon that's a rabbit hole that you can go down.
Yeah, it would probably be something that takes.
It
I don't
becomes
know,
a
maybe
hobby.
Like 10 years.
It becomes a hobby, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
I think it becomes a hobby. I think Emma's done it.
Yeah, she has. That's she's the one that got back to the 1600s.
Oh, right, okay.
But
Perfect.
the gaps that started turning up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's gotten as far as she can with it.
Oh dear.
Do you ever watch that chat? Because Leon won't chat. Do you ever watch that BBC show? Who Do You Think You Are? I have sobbed
Does it
so many
use
times at that.
the Spice Girls as a theme tune?
No, but they've missed a trick
They
there.
have, right?
Who do you think you are?
Yeah. Especially because it's normally famous people as well. Some kind of superstar. Like,
Yeah. The arrogance of it.
yeah. Who the fuck do you think you are? They missed a trick. I told you that. Yeah, I'd love to know my history, where it comes from, but the thing is, I don't really care about maybe the last 2 to 5 generations. I want to know like the ancient history of where it all started.
Because I think one of my uncles, they did it a long time ago, and they found our family name in New York. I think there's like an immigration plaque or something in New York.
Yeah.
But we could do yours. Yours would be interesting.
You can. I don't care enough. I'm interested, but I don't care enough to put any effort into it.
I wonder if it's one of those you have to investigate a bit and then sit with all the stuff you found and let yourself get comfortable with it, and then go back to it when you're ready, instead of like bosh.
Yeah, maybe
Doing it to death straight away.
I don't know. I think I'm the opposite. I think I'm like I paid for ancestry, and what I wanted to do was type in all my name and details and be like, "There's your history." I'm like, cool, I know everything. Good, I'm done. That's what I wanted to do. They're like, "Oh, hey, welcome. You've got to put loads of work in." I'm not fucking interested. I'm not interested in that.
What's this? I have to earn
Yeah, I don't want
the
to do
good
that.
feeling.
I'm not interested in that. No thanks, ancestry. You can fuck off. So I didn't do that at all. A third cousin on my mum's side has done a lot of the family tree and found out we live like 5 miles apart in Hawaii. Our family is from North Carolina. Oh wow.
Oh.
Isn't that magic? Isn't that magic? Chat, we are 33, which is one of the favourite numbers to say in Irish.
33.
Yeah, see? Members away from hitting target for tonight. We didn't hit target on Liam and Joe show. We didn't even hit target on last night's AOS stream. No one turned up. Can you do Broms and post results? I could do a comedy one of Broms, yeah. Yeah. I've had my DNA tested many times. Mostly on my birthday if the wife's in a good mood. Luce doesn't look impressed, Adam, I'll be honest.
What was that you said?
He says, I've had my DNA tested many times. Mostly on my birthdays if the wife's in a good mood.
Oh, no. Very nice. Well done,
Wee man, you did
Adam.
enough yesterday, mate. Thank you for 5 gifted, dude. What a legend. Fucking hero. Love Wee man. Oh no, what number are we on? That's the wrong number. Maths is not my strong point tonight. Thank you so much, Wee man, for the 5 gifted memberships. You legend. Up to 72. 28 to go. With 166 people watching right now. Can you feel the burning stare of Luce? My dad and grandmother did our family tree. My son is generation 6 of only boys on my dad's side. Oh wow.
Oh wow, only boys.
I've wasted a lot of DNA over the years. Yeah. Straight down the shower.
Apparently,
Neil, thank you for 5 gifted.
I don't know how true this is, but sperm that create little boys swim faster than sperm that create little girls.
You can't say that. That's sexist.
No,
Equality
apparently that's
nowadays.
the
No,
thing.
equality nowadays. No, you
Shut
can't
up.
say that. You can't suggest for 1 minute that male might be quicker than female. You can't do that now. Not allowed.
We looked into the wife's family, found out her grandma's sister is actually her great-grandma. I wonder how many families have actually kind of
Where are
been,
you from? Arkansas?
like,
Thanks for the 5 gifted, Neil, you legend. Up to 77, chat. We might do it. I like it in the middle there. I like it in the
yeah, it
middle.
looks nice and looks tidy.
It means I've got to worry less about my food stain. Because... Yeah. Wow, cancelled. Well...
I'm just saying, Dave, that's what I heard. I
Yeah.
don't know how true it is. I'm just saying. The sperm are cancelled.
Yeah. 100%. I started watching... what day was it? Sunday? Might have been Sunday. Or was it Monday? One of the days recently...
Whale oil beef hooked. Purple burglar alarm. Bottle of water.
This was a Thanes exercise they were doing this morning. What accents ruin which phrases? So which whale?
Wheel
what-
oil beef hooked.
There we go. We got that one. So we know that's supposed to be Irish.
Is that the Irish purple burglar alarm?
No, whale oil be fucked
Wheel oil beef hooked.
is Irish. Purple burglar alarm is the thing that Scots people can't say. Purple burglar alarm. Right, they can't say it. And then they were all about how English people ruin bottle of water because they don't say the T's. Which is a Matt Rife sketch.
Oh, bottle of water.
Yeah, Matt Rife sketch.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah. How's the Lord of the Rings adventure, Luce? You through Fellowship yet, says Wee Man. No, we're halfway through.
Whose arse is that I can smell? I'm aware the dog's just left the room.
Yeah, it would be the dog. I can't smell it over here, so I think she's just dropped it and pant dragged it past you.
What's it called? Crop spray.
Yeah, she's just crop sprayed you. Yeah. Even if that were true, I always laugh when I see someone with 3 daughters or 3 sons because you know after they had 2 they were like, surely third time we'll get other option. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my fucking god. Lord of Cinder, thank you for 5 gifted. Fucking Big Will comes in. Flops his dong out. Oh lordy lord. Thank you Will for 50 gifted memberships, you fucking legend. Oh, this is right, isn't it? That covers the Liam and Joe show gap. Now we just got to get through the missing AOS stream gap, and then we'll be fine. Will, thank you so much for 50 gifted, man. Do you know what we didn't do for John or Will's 50 gifted tonight?
Say that again.
Do you know what we didn't do for John or Will's
Oh.
50 gifted tonight? No, not a ding.
Oh.
Not a ding.
Oh, Hope.
Hope. And actually, Will needs to have a really good hope. Because Will's just dropped another 50 gifted loose. So Will's now on 100 gifted memberships on one fucking stream.
Okay. Okay, a really good Hope.
I didn't think you could do 250 in a row. I also think YouTube allowed you to do that.
Bolowo.
La 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 la. Will, you fucking lunatic.
I can't think of a really good Hope. There's too much pressure. None of it's good enough.
Well, maybe do 3 semi-good hopes then.
Okay. Okay. I hope
Oh, she sprung into life then, chat.
I hope that one day, when you've waited in for a delivery that you have arranged to be delivered on that day, it turns up on that day.
Preach, sister. I hope the next time he goes to McDonald's, his burger looks like the picture.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know the kind of thing we're going for. Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh my god. Did you do it on 2 separate streams as well, Star? Is that when Joe hoped you kept your job? Star, who hates their job, gifted like 110 on the stream, and Joe was like, I hope you don't get fired. She's like, I fucking hate my job! Yeah, amazing. Oh, well done, Joe. 110 gifted, and you hope she keeps the job she hates. Top work. Top work, Joe. Jesus Christ, Will. Thank you so much. We're going to give him another one?
Yeah, hang on.
She's really thinking about these, chat. It's still going. Fucking hell.
I hope that when you next make a cup of tea and you realise it's the last tea bag, that it doesn't break in your cup.
Do you make that kind of tea in New Zealand? I hope you actually get to live in a proper hobbit hole. Everyone wants to live in a proper hobbit hole, don't they? They look so cosy.
They do look nice. But I wonder how often you trip over the threshold of the door.
I think you get used
Being
to
a
it.
circle
No,
like
I think you
that.
get used to that. I'd love to live in an actual hobbit hole. Can we just go into the forest somewhere and just dig a hobbit hole in?
Yeah,
that allowed?
all right. Yeah, all right.
Is that allowed?
An aunt did the family tree. We are directly related to the royal family by cousins, also traced back to the Mayflower and all that. I am more taken by the redneck Alapetian line who ran Moonshine.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, Neil.
Moonshine.
How can we all measure up to that? That's not fair.
Wanted to thank you for sending that gift card. GW stuff is an arm and a leg over here and is helping get my brother into the hobby.
Fuck, Will, no! No, 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 that wasn't the point!
Will, you're not doing it right.
Will won the Jarls and Above giveaway,
Yeah.
right? And if you win the Jarls and Above giveaway, you win a Combat Patrol or Spearhead box of your choice, okay? Will lives in New Zealand. You can tell because of the NZ before the dollar sign when he super chats.
Yeah.
So normally what I do is I go onto Element and order it for people, or I go to the Games Workshop website and order it for people. On this occasion, I was like, Games Workshop I know is turbo expensive in New Zealand, so I said to him, is it better to use a local gaming store or Games Workshop? I don't mind either way. And so he sent me a link to a gaming store and said, just like $100 is fine though. I was like, no, 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 no. You won a Combat Patrol box. That's what you won. So I went to the local gaming store, found out how much a Combat Patrol box was in equivalent New Zealand dollars, and I bought a gift card for the exact value of a Combat Patrol box.
Okay.
Because that's what he won. That's how giveaways work. You're not going to give away a fucking Mercedes and be like, I'm sorry, you live in India, so all you're going to get is a Ford. That's not how that works, right? You want a Combat Patrol box, so I bought you a gift card for the value of a Combat Patrol box in New Zealand. That's how it works. You didn't have to drop 100 gifted because I did that. You can't even give stuff away to this fucking community.
Because they'll just give it back.
They just give it back. I would argue, I keep my gift card, you keep your 100 members, you're better off, Will. Honestly. Aren't Combat Patrol boxes $130? Not in New Zealand, they're not. They're 282 New Zealand dollars. I know that, because I bought a gift card.
I don't want to live in a hobbit hole. Imagine having to mow your own roof. That's so funny.
I didn't want to spit that out over a white top, I won't lie to you.
Imagine having to mow your own roof.
I nearly spat fucking black cherry mead over my own white top. Soups. Oh my god.
Oh.
I want a hobbit hole, I'll be honest. I want to visit the hobbit holes in New Zealand. Oh my god.
A distant cousin of mine is an Olympian and Raymond IV of Toulouse is an uncle, I think. And that's just my granddad's side.
I don't know who it is. Well, Star. Thanks for the 5 though, Star. Are you still coming to Thanes Day, Thanes weekend? Don't you be cancelling now, Star. Oh my god.
I needed that, Soups.
Yeah. I'd have a career in stand-up if this chair wasn't so comfy.
Imagine having to move you around.
We're almost at 200 gifted, chat. We're 18 away. Yeah, it's mad over there. I feel really... I did a bit of a rant before about the prices in Australia and New Zealand. It's not particularly fair on them, but I don't think Canada's great either, to be fair. We moan about prices here in the UK, but Jesus Christ, it sucks over in those places. Honestly, it sucks over in those places really badly. I visited a Hobbit hole, if you count my dinky little wife. Jesus Christ.
So I didn't get that until you read it out.
Yeah, okay. Lorna Cinder! Thank you for 20 gifted memberships. 20, Lise, 20.
Speaking of which, visiting Hobbiton at Christmas, going to the Red Dragon for Midwinter Feast.
Is Hobbiton far from you, Will? I'll come and visit you in New Zealand and then we'll go to... I said to Lisa I'm going to go places. I 100%,
I'm going places.
without fucking doubt, at some point in the next 5 years, plan to get on a plane to New Zealand to visit the Lord of the Rings sets.
Do it.
It's one of the... It's like a bucket list thing for me, that.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
care about safaris and fucking reefs and all that and canyons and shit. I don't care about that stuff. They're beautiful, amazing. I'll leave nature alone. I want to go and visit... I really want to go and visit Lord of the Rings set. Lord of Cinder, thank you for telling me. We still need one for John McCardle as well because he gifted 50 earlier.
Oh, see
So
now.
we'll start with Lord of Cinder on the
Okay.
20 gifted.
Okay. Right.
A loose hope. You get loose hopes on Wednesdays and Fridays. On Mondays, she's full in checkout mode. Not like, boop, like, not want to be a...
No, because it's hobby.
We don't even hobby anymore.
I'm going to. Now I'm having another bash at my socks. I shall be hobbying.
Are you making socks?
Yeah, I'm on my
You haven't-
6th attempt.
Are you? You haven't mentioned it.
No.
So a hope
No,
for Lord of Cinder.
I was pretty quiet about the first 5 attempts. So
Yeah! Were you? The loud YouTube video in the corner would say no.
I hope for Lord of Cinder that if you drive and you have to park underneath a tree, that birds do not poop on your car.
Strong. I like that one. That's why I've changed my parking spot in my gym car park.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Because my car was getting fucking bombarded. And now I drive Mount Doom a little further. I'm there, mate. I'll come to New Zealand and then I'm not going to rely on you, of course. And then if you're up for it, we can go for a beer somewhere. I've also been told New Zealand's stunning as well, by the way. I've got friends who moved out there to live there. George, do you remember George Borthwick?
Yes.
He moved to New Zealand after leaving the
Oh.
army. Yeah. Yeah. And then we still got one for John McCardle for his 50 gifted as well, by the way.
Okay, right. So
This is John. Remember this. I mean, he's not quite Will tonight, but it's John.
I hope for John that the next time he comes to the UK and has to charge his iPad, he doesn't need to charge it with the death trap contraption that he turned up here with, and we said, put that death trap away, we'll charge it properly and safely with a
his-
British charger.
His adapter plug.
My God! How did he not shock himself?
Lord of Cinder says that's a very strong wish for someone who lives in the woods. Amazing. First 12 rounds on you. I'm there, mate. I don't know when. I'd like to say next year. I'll be honest with you, chat. I don't know what it is. It might be loose agreeing to watch the films, but I'm currently on a monumental... This year, it seems, I'm on a monumental Lord of the Rings erection. Right? Hence my £300 Weta Gandalf. Mm-hmm. I've got Rivendell, obviously. I've had that here forever. I've now got Hobbiton behind me in the map of Middle-earth. I don't know what's going on at the moment, but I was joking with my friend earlier who was here. I was like, got a Lord of the Rings map. I've got Narsil, the Lord of the Rings sword. I've got Rivendell. I've got Gandalf. You could be forgiven for looking in the backdrop of my 40k stream and being like,
This is clearly
"Is this Lord of the Rings content?"
Yeah.
You could be forgiven. New Zealand looks like a souped-up version of Wales. Oh my god. My best friend moved there when I was like 6. Never heard from him again after he sent a few letters. Oh, bless you, mate. But yeah, I want to go out there. I feel like I'm wondering. I never looked at my. I'll be honest with you, chat. Hands up. I never looked at my vlog content from what I filmed when I went to Mikey's tournament. I filmed a load of it. I never put it together because I was like, I don't think I did a great job vlogging. But I need to look at the content because if the content's good or okay, and I know where I can improve it, here's where the big brain plays come in. Because a visit and tour of Hobbiton and the Lord of the Rings set becomes content.
Yeah.
So flights become tax deductible.
Oh, this is how you
Right?
once again go, no, Luce, it didn't cost me a thing.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
How you are manipulating this whole situation to keep it running.
I would have to
7 years after I said it takes the piss.
Right, but it logically, the flights and hotel become tax deductible.
What you've done
it's
here
a work trip.
is still take the piss. That's
It's
what
a
you've done
work
here.
trip then.
It's not a work trip. Piss off, is it a work trip?
Joe Academy, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, you fucking sexual human. Legend. Tax write-off, baby. Exactly, Lord of Cinder. Right? I feel like that's correct. I'd need to check with my accountant, but I feel like that's correct. Dad says Lucy's right.
Take the piss, you do.
I feel like it's legitimate. At that point I also feel less guilty about spending that money because that's how it works. Yeah, see, tax deductible makes it free. It does.
Thanks, James. I'm glad I've got someone in my corner.
Of course, it makes it free. Comes with your tax bill, free. That's how it works. Thank you, Joe Academy, for 5 gifted memberships. I know you're a legend. Fucking hero. That sounds like girl maths. No, that's free. It's free. Man maths. Yeah, exactly, see? YouTuber Zorpazort moved there. In his YouTube, he sometimes does an outside vlogish thing. Looks awesome. Aw. Just got to make sure you travel in a full suit. That way, when they ask the airport, you can say you're there on business. Exactly. You aren't paying taxes anyway if you're losing money. Well, that's true, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
See, James was an accountant.
Well, obviously not a very good one if it was.
Maybe he's followed his dream of, I don't know, professional bird watching. He doesn't want to be an accountant
He
anymore.
was an accountant that said, no, that can't be tax deductible, and that's why he's not an accountant anymore. Because people are like, pfft, get rid of him. Just film a back rap or two in one your New Zealand peeps garage is a throwback. Bam, legal. Ex-accountant here, and yes, that's how it works. See?
No tell.
Okay, see?
No.
That's how it works.
No more geography for you.
That's how it works. Business expense, flights, job done. It cost the business money. It cost me money. I'll tell you what we're going to do for the last 10 minutes as well. Because you've been so incredibly generous, a couple of people last night, by the way, I put out there last night, I won't say names, but I put out there last night that I wasn't going to be streaming because I'd come down with a little bit of food poisoning. And some people, 3 people specifically, went to PayPal and essentially sent money across they would have spent on the stream anyway. One person, however, sent significantly more than they would probably spend on a stream and was basically like, look after yourself. That was incredible generosity, which means that we took last night off and didn't really lose out on a great deal at all. It was almost like getting sick pay, which is phenomenal, and I can't thank you all enough. And then you've come in here tonight, and I know Will's done the majority of it, but you've gone and smashed over 200 members on a night. So of course that means we're going to do a t-shirt giveaway. But no. After last night's generosity, we're going to do 2 t-shirt giveaways. Okay? We're going to do 2. Because of the amazing generosity from people last night. And then this as well. We'll do 2 t-shirt giveaways. Okay? So you've got till after Loose Fact to put t-shirt in the chat. All one word. And I'll do a giveaway for a t-shirt. Alright? but we're going to do 2. So we're going to do 1 just before loose fact, 1 just after loose fact. Okay? That makes sense? Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. Because you people are fucking incredible.
Business money is not real money. New Zealand is an amazing place. Make the trip. For the NZ Fund.
And then before loose fact, for the next 8 minutes, we're going to do super chats for the New Zealand Fund. Red ones go. I'm joking. Don't do that, for fuck's sake. I'm joking. I know some of you would do it, so don't do that. Jesus Christ. T-shirt, lol.
I go on my little holiday soon.
You do. I mean, it's not quite New Zealand.
It's my New Zealand.
It's like New Zealand, isn't it? Plymouth.
Yeah.
They are really good T-shirts. I won't enter again. You can enter again. Of course you can.
Plymouth is where the Mayflower set sail, I think.
Soup says for the second one, maybe nobody enters so Will can have it. No, because then what will happen is he'll get a free T-shirt and give 400 memberships. Soups, it's not how it works, is it?
What you're doing there, Soups, is enabling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I ran out of mead. Did Joe poison you to avoid playing with the ginger babies? He's not avoiding it. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen. We'll do a GoFundMe for New Zealand. No, we won't do that either. I can't do that. Liam, I'm back. Hey, Munch, you're green as well! Munch is green again. Look at that. Yeah, exactly. See, playing the long game. Fair. The postage usually will be £600. Mm-hmm. Well, if it's in 5 years, I'd come as my 50th birthday present to myself. I'd probably go the next couple of years, to be honest with you. I'm 40 in 2 years.
That's mad.
Oh, God. In 2 years, 2 months and 4 days. No, 2 years, 2 months and 14 days. I'm 40.
Did you just vomit a little bit?
Oh, fucking hell. That's tragic, isn't it? I think I was just a bit sick in my mouth. I keep getting sniped. Unlikely excuse. Plymouth Rock is like 35 minutes away from me. Oh.
I wonder if I got myself confused then, because when I quickly researched Plymouth in the UK, there's tons of stuff about the Mayflower there. And I thought that's where it set sail. Maybe not.
I reckon I can also build a temporary Talking Head stream through my MacBook as well. And take Talking Heads on the road.
Oh. Travelling Talking Heads.
Travelling Talking Heads.
Travelling Heads.
Travelling Heads. I'm into it. I reckon we can make that work. I got fancy microphones for it as well. Taking the show on the road. But not like Element those few years ago where that fucking knobhead ruined it.
One of you or Lee earlier, came up with a really good podcast title. And I didn't say anything because you were in the throes of chatting Warhammer stuff. But a podcast called That's Just How They Roll.
Funding a trip to the end of the world.
It doesn't work well. I said red ones only. I'm joking. Don't do red ones. Thanks for the $15, man. You're a legend. You can stop now, dude. I looked at my hands last night after playing guitar, and they looked like old man hands. I'm over 50, but dang, I didn't expect that. 40k world tour at 40.
That sounds good.
I'm into it.
40k at 40.
Just wait till your oldest has his first kid. You'll officially be a guy who bangs grandmas. Who says I'm not ready, Mike the Rhino? I got a fucking right glare then. Taking the hobby to Isengard. Yeah. Playing Middle Earth in New Zealand. Let's do that. I am 55 and play bare-handed baseball. Pull on your big girl panties and deal with it. Wow,
I'd love to play baseball. I really liked rounders in school.
It's not quite the same, but...
I know it's not quite the same, but for some reason the girls weren't allowed to play baseball. We had to play rounders and netball.
We did. I think we only did rounders at school. I think we did baseball. To be honest with you. We were able to play full contact rugby as well, so you know. Are you ready for loose fact? Have you got a loose fact?
I have.
You've got a loose fact. So what do we say before loose fact? We're going to roll the first draw for t-shirt giveaway. Ready, steady, roll it. Lone Monkey Productions, you have the first t-shirt. There's still time for the second one though. We're gonna roll it. Oh, by the way, if you win the giveaway, DM me on Discord. Tell me who you are on YouTube and that you want a t-shirt. I sort out a discount code. You put your discount code into Shopify. It discounts the value of the t-shirt completely. You just pay for your postage. Just your postage, nothing else. And not every t-shirt ships from the UK. We use a print-on-demand company. So if you buy a t-shirt in the US, it ships from the US. So it won't cost you $80 million just to get a t-shirt shipped to New Zealand from the UK. That's not going to happen, okay? Lone Monkey, you've got the first t-shirt, right? So DM me on Discord. I'll get you a code sorted. Luce is going to do loose fact right now. Loose fact is true or false, loose or loose, right? Her name, if it's true, Luce. False, Loose. If it's bullshit, it's normally the latter. Type that one out now. And after that one, we're going to do another t-shirt giveaway. If you've already entered, you don't have to enter again. Okay? Ready, steady, loose fact.
Candles burn better and last longer when they are frozen.
What? What? Is that from your book?
Yeah.
I thought so.
My question is, how do you know the candle's still burning when it's in the freezer? Because you have to close the door.
No, I don't think that's how it works, Luce. I think it comes out of the freezer.
Well, then it's not frozen because it's starting to defrost.
I mean, if you're going to sit there and disprove your own fucking fact.
You have all rocked my faith in this book. Is it really that surprising I'm questioning the facts?
There's a very mixed reaction to this one as well. But it is also after loose fact. Michael Schumacher. It's not his real name. You've won the other t-shirt. Mikkel Shemaker. Shemaker? Is that right? Have I said it right? You've won the other t-shirt. DM me on Discord, as always. Double t-shirt giveaway done. 2 t-shirts for you people. 200 members, 2 t-shirts. Job done. Easy. How do you freeze a candle? You put a camera in the freezer. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Schrodinger's candle. I'm a fan. Did we actually really talk about the topic tonight at all? Is it a typical stream here? Well, I think we talked about the topic for 15 minutes. Like, yeah, done that. Good. Job's good. Made it 40k relevant. Carry on. Congrats, Mikkel. Mikkel, am I saying it right? You've got yourself a t-shirt as well. Again, DM my Discord. Make sure I know who you are. I'll get you a voucher. I'll probably do both of these tomorrow morning. I think... I don't know. I'm either going to gym tomorrow and do the shorts on Friday morning with... Have I told you my genius idea?
Yes.
I've got the Thanes to pick their favourite moments, and if they're good enough and I like them, they'll be immortalised in a short. They get to have their favourite moment immortalised in a short, and they're just chucking me the link to the clip that they make in YouTube, in Discord, in WhatsApp. I then... Can I give the t-shirt to the biggest gifter tonight? If you really want to... All right, okay. I'll tell you what you can do, Mikkel. Because of that generosity... And that's what you're telling me is you desperately don't want a t-shirt, in which case I don't know why you entered. Because of that incredible generosity, you can have a t-shirt still, as well as the first winner, and I'll give one to Will at the same time. How's that sound?
I feel bad if the Thanes clip my awesome geography facts.
So they're going to...
Because I have my professional voice on, and people will be wildly misled.
They're going to pick their favourite moments, and I've figured out a way. Because the biggest problem is, so they were talking about downloading clips from the streams and using them on as shorts, which I don't think they're going to do very well, but they keep on about it, so I'm going to give it a go. Typically, for everyone else I spoke to, they do terribly, right? So I was like, I tell you what, you pick your favourite moments, because originally the way to do it is that you download the video off of YouTube, which is fucking horrific because you're downloading 4 hours of 4K content.
Oh yeah,
it's awful. Then you can then you scour through the content to find the bit and turn that into... It's an awful fucking process. It's horrible. It's not very nice. But I figured if I can get them to clip it, I can play the clip and I can screen record it on OBS with the audio, and I think I can then put it into a short afterwards. What are you laughing at?
Why not just set the freezer on fire with the candle? inside. That might last longer than the candle alone.
I can't contribute financially to the channel, but I want to contribute to them. Oh, bless you, mate. Okay, so there we go. Right? You can have a licked t-shirt if that's what you want. DM me on Discord. The first winner, whose name I've already forgotten, remember to DM me on Discord. And then, Will, you've been gifted a t-shirt by Mikhail. But I'm not letting Mikhail miss out. So, Will, you can also have a t-shirt. We'll do 3 t-shirts tonight. And I'll say it before, I'll say it again. The incredible generosity shown through PayPal last night for people supporting the fact that I had a night off sick was insane and not something I ever expected. Unbelievable. Then you've shown up tonight and dropped 200 gifted and $200 in super chats, which means you doubled the normal target for both, which covers off last night. Incredible. I can't say thank you enough. 3 t-shirts it is. Right? You're amazing people. You're amazing people. So, with that, I expect to be back tomorrow at 1:30 with the Liam and Joe show, and then we will be back in the evening with a live game of 40k. I'm producing tomorrow night. Joe is playing special guest Adam from Beachhead. So tomorrow night's the night to buy all your Beachhead tickets. We're going to have Adam there from Beachhead playing against Joe in a live game of Warhammer 40k, and then on Friday we'll be back with 40k After Dark. Okay. So what I'm not going to do tomorrow is go and buy a duck wrap.
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to do that tomorrow, Elise.
No.
I'll be honest.
No.
It's not something I'm going to do because I want to do the game tomorrow night.
That's bad juju.
Yes. So 2 streams tomorrow, 1 more on Friday, and then don't forget 11 o'clock probably-ish. I'll plan the day and confirm. On Saturday, we're live with Lego Build, the Eye of Sauron Tower. So get ready for that one as well. That'll be exciting. Will, stop it. 10 gifted, man. Well, I guess you've just covered off your t-shirt cost, eh, right? Why can't we just give you stuff, Will? Why can't you just be fucking grateful?
Why can't you let us love you?
Let me love you, Will. Let me love you. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, you absolute legend. That means we're going to end tonight on 217 of the finest new members. Unbelievable generosity. I appreciate it so much. He's gone insane. He has gone insane. The man's gone mad. Absolute mad techers. Anything you'd like to say before we say goodnight to the team and more importantly to Will?
Thanks, Will. Night, team.
Not one for goodbyes, are you?
No.
No. If I ever go away to Titans for like a week, I'm like, right, I'm off then. She's like, all right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Good. Okay. Cool. Right. So see you later, kids. And they're like, eh.
And then I'm like, can you close the door on the way out?
Yeah. I swear, every time I leave and shut the door, there's violins playing. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully, you wonderful human beings, we will see you tomorrow at 13:30 on the Liam and Joe show. If not, we'll see you in the next one.